What if the reason you have always felt different from everyone else is not because something is wrong with you, but because your mind was never designed to work the same way as most people's? Psychology shows that some behaviors others consider strange are actually connected to deeper self-awareness, independent thinking, and higher emotional intelligence. Today, we are going to explore 3 signs that may explain why you have never truly felt like you belong with everyone else. And by the end of this video, you might realize that being different was never your weakness. It was always a part of who you are. 1. You feel more alive when you are alone. Most people gain energy from being around others, but you feel yourself coming back to life when you step away from the noise. After hours of conversations, social events, or being surrounded by people, you are not just tired. It feels like your entire mind has been drained, because your brain is not only listening to words. At the same time, you are reading facial expressions, noticing small changes in someone's tone of voice, and processing details that most people never even notice. For you, being alone does not mean running away from people. Solitude is where your mind finally gets the chance to slow down, breathe, and become itself again. 2. You question almost everything. When someone tells you something, you usually do not accept it immediately. Your mind naturally starts asking questions. Why? What evidence proves this is true? What if reality is actually different? Some people might call this overthinking, but psychology sees it as a sign of deeper information processing. This is why you often notice patterns, contradictions, and small details that other people completely miss. Your mind does not just accept things at the surface level. You analyze them, you examine them, and you try to understand what is really happening beneath the surface. And this constant search for deeper meaning is one of the reasons you may often feel different from the people around you. 3. You would rather be misunderstood than pretend to be someone else. One of the rarest traits of independent thinkers is that they do not change themselves just to gain approval from others. Maybe you have stayed silent many times, not because you had nothing to say, but because you simply did not agree with the crowd. Maybe you have walked away from certain groups because you did not want to change yourself just to be accepted. Not because you are stubborn, not because you think you are better than anyone else, but because, for you, being authentic matters more than being accepted. You would rather stand alone than become someone you are not. And maybe that decision is exactly what makes you different from most people. Ending. So if you recognize these 3 behaviors in yourself, stop asking, why am I not like everyone else? Maybe the better question is, what is this difference trying to teach me? Because being different is not always a weakness. Sometimes, it is simply a sign that your mind sees the world from a perspective that most people may never experience. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel. Here, we explore the psychology behind human behavior and discover deeper ways to understand ourselves and the people around us.